Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You are watching Daria Willis. Okay, so I hate to expose myself on live television. This is so humiliating. But I've been watching a lot of TikToks because that's my favorite thing to do now. My free time is literally to just like lay around and watch TikTok or just random stuff. I don't really do a lot of watching stuff on YouTube anymore. I'm trying to see if I like this angle or not. I'm literally trying to check. Okay. And I can't wait for somebody to be like, please edit your video. So I can be like, no, I'm not gonna edit these videos unless I want to. And I have yet to have the desire to edit a video yet. Okay. And there's a lot of conversation on TikTok about Black women and dating. And I'm like, yes, this is the side of TikTok that I need to be on. The side of TikTok where we have real discussions about things that are like, interesting, yes. People were basically saying like, basically there's a lot of women on TikTok that be like, shoot your shot. If you like a guy, go ahead, go up to him and be like, hey, or slide in his DMs or da 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 da. And I guess a lot of women like openly be sliding into men's DMs and just being like, hey, what's up, like, you look cute, you look handsome. Or there's the app Bumble where you have to reach out and make the first move and a lot of that stuff. And let me just say this. My mom was basically telling me, like, Daria, you don't want to shoot your shot first. You do not want to initiate a relationship first, like with a guy, or like let him know first that you're interested in him, because a lot of times it results in you being the pursuer and not the one being pursued, obviously in an appropriate manner. And this way of thinking may not work for every woman or every femme person, because obviously it's 2021 and it's just like we're breaking down gender roles. But I understand myself, and I understand that I'm a little bit more traditional than the norm at the moment. And because I'm so traditional, I do not like to be the one pursuing. I hate it. It's disgusting to me. It disturbs my peace. I'm bothered, and it's disgusting to me specifically. Like, it disgusts me when I have to pursue. Like, I just don't like it. Now if I see another woman pursuing somebody, I'm like, girl, go ahead, you look good doing that. So it's like, do you, 110% okay. But for me, it is not fun. I am not enjoying my time, no. And basically what I learned about myself is like, when I do the pursuing, I lose interest very fast. I wish I could snap on beat, but like, I lose interest so quickly. And yeah, so outside of just the whole idea of like shooting your shot first, and me saying like I don't like to, because I don't like to pursue because it makes me lose interest, a lot of men also just like aren't into women who shoot their shot first. Like, men will pretend and be like, oh my goodness, I like a girl who's upfront and she's pursuing me. But in real life, like, a lot of men are going to be like, okay, you're coming off as aggressive, and that tends to be associated with masculinity, and now they're going to be like, I'm not really into that. Again, this is just some men, and these tend to be the men that like I go off that I go after men that would view this as like a little too masculine, you pursuing them. And now we're left with like, okay, so you don't want to be pursued, I don't want to pursue. What are we gonna do? Because you're also not talking to me. Like, it's so embarrassing, but like, guys do not go up and talk to me. And like, I know a couple other like women, Black women, who are like in their 20s, because I'm only 20, guys, where they're like, yeah, like, guys do not come up and like talk to me. Like, me and my bestie, hopefully she uploads the vlog soon, we were like at the mall. We were literally just at the mall, and like, guys would literally stop and stare, but they wouldn't say anything. Like, you don't even want to say hi? Like, what was the purpose? Your eyeballs about to fall out your head. You could have just said hey, could have just asked me what I was doing. And yeah, like, I was on Bumble. And yeah, I just realized like Bumble's not for me. And my mom basically was also telling me like, Daria, get off Bumble, because it's just not for you. Like, that's just, you want to meet a guy naturally, I guess. But I'm like, it's so hard now in the 21st century to meet people naturally, when one, we're all socially awkward, and we're socially distanced because of the pandemic. And it's just like, men are shy nowadays. I'm like, no, y'all don't be shy and nervous. Not y'all over here. Nah. I'm like, what is this? It's just so difficult. And I feel like me being a Black woman on top of all of that really adds to why a lot of men may hesitate to like come up to me and ask me like my name for my handle. Now for Black women who have luck getting asked out, you know, we salute you. We salute you, okay? Like, congrats. I'm happy. I'm proud of you. But yeah, I just feel like men be shy, or like, because I'm a Black girl, I think sometimes like the actual fact that I'm Black, men are sometimes just like, they don't know what to expect. They don't know what your personality is going to be, because there's not a lot of positive representation of Black women in the media. So they have no idea what they're going to expect. When they see how Black women are portrayed on social media by Black men, they were portrayed as, I don't want to use the words like ratchet or anything like that, because I just feel like that's not accurate. That's not the accurate word I'm looking for. But like, we're portrayed as very masculine and aggressive and rude, and it's just like, that's not who we as Black women are. That some of the nicest women I've ever met have been Black women, you know, so that's definitely not who we are as a group of women. And I just feel like a lot of that just comes off as like intimidating to different varieties of men. You as a Black woman, you have to ask yourself, like, is he gonna like my hair? Is he gonna like my skin tone? Is he, you know, it's just so many different things. And you know, I ask these questions even when I'm around Black guys, because like, you in Black culture and African American communities, American descendants of slavery communities, there's no guarantee that a Black guy is gonna like you just because you guys are both Black. Like, that's not, he may be kind of like turned off by the fact that you're a Black woman, which I know in other communities, I don't think that's even a thing. I literally don't think that's a thing in any other community but like American descendants of slavery community, where we look at each other and we're like, is he gonna like me because like he's Black, but like I don't know if he like Black girls. And it's just so stressful. But something I've been doing as I live my life and, you know, just wait for a guy to, you know, be bold enough to ask me outside, is I basically just go outside with the girls. I do a lot of like girl dates now, and it's so much fun. Growing up in like high school, I wasn't allowed to like leave the house much, and I'm so sorry that my street be this loud, but people be like living their best lives on this street, which is okay. We don't have no complaints. But yeah, growing up in like high school, I was not allowed to leave the house much. So going to college has just been such a freeing experience, in the fact that like I get to leave my house when I want to leave my house. I get to walk up and down the street if I really wanted to, which I do not suggest you doing. When I say walk up and down the street, that just means me getting in the car with my best friend and like we going to different places, not actually walking up and down the sidewalk on just a random street. Like, we don't do that. That's dangerous. But yeah, like we go to markets, we go to I was gonna say we go to fairs, but we haven't been to a fair yet, which I want to do. So if you're watching this, we need to go to a fair. Yeah, we go to markets, we go to malls, we eat out, we do all these different things that I think sometimes we as women, we preserve for when we have that special someone, like that special boyfriend in our lives, or a special partner in general to do. And it's just like, no, you can do all those fun things with your besties. Something my mom has been really like urging me to do. She's just been like, instead of just being exclusively dating someone or worrying about exclusively dating someone, just be really good friends with guys and get all the perks that way. And I'm like, you're right, Mom, you're right. And you know, when your mom is right, you be a little irritated, because it's like, dang, you gotta be right constantly. And you push back a little bit, but mothers know best. Good mothers know best, you know. Happy mothers who are not jealous of their daughters know best. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's been okay for me to kind of just go through this journey of life, is because I have a supportive mother who has never been jealous of me, who is not upset that I'm young and that she's, you know, she's young, but like, you know, you're not 20, which 20 feel good, 20 feel exciting. Yeah, so it's just nice to see more discourse on the conversation of Black women and dating, and, you know, how hard and difficult it really is to go ahead and date the way you want to. And I'm excited to see more Black women just exploring their different options. And oh, this is one thing I wanted to say. I was gonna say, you know, sometimes when you're so like eager to try a new experience, you lower your standards for what that actual was in your head. And I'm just like, I don't want to be so eager to date that I lower my dating standards just to have an experience. So knowing that it's not like let me say this. Although guys don't talk to me necessarily all the time, when they do and I'm not feeling it, I leave, because it's like there's no point in me having an experience with someone that I just may not be attracted to. I may feel like their level of the way they want this experience to happen, the way I want this experience to happen may be two different things. So I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna continue a relationship with someone where I'm just like, this is not even, it's not giving me main character vibes. If I'm not feeling like a main character, I gotta dip, because I can't be no side character, and I don't want to be a static character either. I was like, I literally just realized last night, I was like, holy goodness gracious, you know, I was like, I'm really not down for like year-long commitments. I'm like, guys, I'm trying to do 3 months and go. Trying to have some fun, you know. We're just here for experiences. We're here for good experiences, positive experiences, and we're here to have fun. So I feel like if I'm here to have fun, I shouldn't lower my standards of that fun for the experience itself. Because if the experience isn't fun, it's just wasting it. It's just wasting the experience. Now I'm gonna have a bad association when I think of future experiences similar to that. So I don't know. That was my rant for today. I'm trying to get more into uploading, so hopefully I can make up for my 12-day hiatus by doing maybe like 4 videos this week. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, loves.